Hey Cherubs, Lily here, jumping in to do you guys a reading. So this is falling on the energy of the full moon in Aries. So let's just take a deep breath in and out. Just move your body around a little bit. Feel grounded wherever you are, as in feel connected to what you are connecting to, whether it's the ground, your chair, your bed, wherever you are. Might be sitting in your car like I am. But let's just see, what is the messages that want to come through for the collective today from the highest light for the highest good. Okay, so we've got believe in the impossible, blue moon. And then also we've got nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Wow, so I mean, this just speaks to the energy of the unknown at the moment. We may feel like we know something for sure, but in reality we don't. I'm just getting the words, we don't know anything at all. Then on the bottom you've got be bold and make the first move. So, I mean, that's a cardinal moon. Cardinal fits in with the energy of Aries. It is about taking action, starting something up. There could be something that's you're taking action on that's been in the flow, like you haven't been sure of it, or maybe you thought that that wasn't going to go anywhere, that situation, that connection, whatever it is for you. It may involve being bold and making the first move. On the bottom you have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So I really do feel like, is there something with Sagittarius and Venus at the moment that's aligning? Because I feel, I'm just getting the words arrow to the heart. So I feel like this is possibly to do with a love connection where you felt heartache or heartbreak, that you didn't know what was going to happen with that. And, you know, things were, you know, it's the mutable energy, it's the changing, it's the to and fro, the ebb and flow, the backwards and forwards. Maybe losing faith in that situation, but here it's sort of like that was the first half, but the second half here is more about taking action. Wow, I split the deck, you've got conclusions are within reach. So it's kind of like that thing, if you never go, you never know. So it's like if you don't communicate what's on your heart to someone, you'll never know. If you keep that to yourself and you hold on to it, you'll never know. Yeah, I split the deck again. You've got adjustments are required. So I feel like that ties in with maybe, you know, there's been a time of assessing this situation as well. But I feel like it's also connected with this full moon in Sagittarius energy, because it's like ninth house is the spiritual journey, okay? So it's like the journey that we're on, our spiritual connection, what we are learning, how we are growing on our spiritual path. And of course that involves our relationships, you know, because our spiritual selves comes with us in every other aspect of our life. You know, it's not separate from us and those connections. So I feel like over this time you would have realized what adjustments are needed. And then I love how on the bottom is this Taurus energy, full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So there's that aspect of it too, you know, like Taurus is earth energy. So you've got Sagittarius there, which is fire. But like I said, it's the spiritual path too. So it's like, you know, heaven and earth. Like, how do we ground what it is that we are really wanting here in the physical world? And that does take a plan. And I feel like there's a lot of masculine energy in this as well, you know, because taking action and making plans seems like, you know, working in very masculine energy. All right, so let's just see. I'll show you the next card too. Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So that's about being determined and jet ski just going past. Yeah, and noticing, you know, when you do put in the hard work over a long amount of time, you keep going, you keep persisting and being determined, This could be to do with what you're manifesting as well. At some point, you're going to see a payoff from that. Okay, so keep the faith in that. Let's see, what shall I do next? And maybe that's the question that some people are pondering. It's like, okay, well, what am I going to do next? What action am I going to take? Welcome to new subscribers to the channel as well. Thank you for joining. And just please remember to, if you are liking these videos, just hit the like button. Takes less than a second and just helps my channel be seen. So let's see what else comes through. So what is the theme? Ooh, go to sea. Number 7, Neptune. Okay, so I feel like this is a deep dive, deep feelings. I split the deck, you've got chaos and conflict. So it could be just still a process of things that you're sorting out. You may feel conflicted in your feelings. And maybe that's what causes the conflict as well. So you have to get to the bottom of your feelings, you know, with that go to the sea. Because you need to find your direction and not get lost in it. And that's the thing with 12th house and Neptune. We can get lost in it all. And then we lose our sense of peace. Observer. So be an observer of your own thoughts right now and what they are creating. Also, you know, you got yin on the bottom there. So check if, are those thoughts nurturing to you, you know? Because, you know, our self-thoughts, our self-talk and that can create chaos and conflict as well. That can disrupt our peace. That can make us feel like we're drowning in it, you know? So let's just see what else. So you've got no place like home. Go the distance in reverse. Some of you could be retreating at home right now or wherever your safe place is. You may be just taking that time to observe what's going on. But here you've got the yang energy, so that's interesting. Because the yin energy came up before I showed you in reverse. And now we've got the yang energy there. So yang energy is the masculine energy, like take action. Again, it links in with the first cards, you know, about being bold, making the first move. That's a very masculine thing to do. So I'm just getting to with the go the distance card, that maybe some of you feel like you can't go the distance right now for whatever reason. It could be to do with the full moon energy. There you've got a leg up on the side. I don't know. I need to get some tarot because we need more to this story than what's just been shown here. I feel like with a leg up on the side there, it's kind of like the energy, I'll just wait for someone else to do it. This does, was it yesterday's daily where it was saying about, I don't know if it was yesterday's daily or one sun sign in particular, but it was saying about a kind of a similar theme about taking action, you know, making the first move, all that kind of stuff. Getting into our adult selves. Let's just see. So what is the tarot story here? It started off a bit of a weird reading, but anyway. We'll go with it because things are weird right now. And have been for a long time. So let's just see. What is the tarot story? I was just getting the words like people are feeling very depleted. Here you've got the Four of Wands. It's like they don't even have the energy to make the move, like to go through that 1111 gateway. Oh my gosh, it's like energy of burnout in the collective. You've got the Maiden of Cups in reverse. It's like, yeah, I don't even have the energy to offer anything right now. But here on the bottom, you've got the Ace of Cups. So let's just see. I'm scared my cards are going to blow away. Okay, so yeah, there is something beautiful on offer there with the Ace of Cups, but what's this hesitancy about? Okay, so you've got the Maiden of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting with that, I feel like it is, if you know, if offering wants to come forward, something needs to be released first. I feel like that could be what the block is. Yeah, in moving forward, because there you've got the Maiden of Wands in reverse. So yeah, that's what it is. For something to be offered, something needs to be released. Some form of burden needs to be released so that you can get back into your strength. Okay, so this Strength card over those two cards where you felt like, I can't take one step further, I'm not strong enough for this journey anymore. Ooh, Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is like you've been through so much, there's something that you have to leave behind and walk away from because it's just been too burdensome. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so this is you coming out of that energy where you always had to rest and recover for whatever this burdensome thing was, and then you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So you have to do that so that you can allow yourself to have the beautiful life that you deserve. Make the decision to do that, to have the beautiful life that you deserve and that you want, and then nurture that. Be protective of that. Be protective of your energy and who you are. There's a lot of solar plexus strength there. Very nurturing and protective energy. You've got the Death card there in reverse. So actually I'm going to put that one back in and let's just shuffle and see what comes out. So again, like it still feels like, you know, there's always that energy of cycles. We're always hearing that about cycles finishing and cycles beginning, but it's actually true. And we've got a full moon, you know, full moons are all about cycles, beginnings, endings, in-betweens. Here we've got the Lovers. Okay. Wow. The Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. That's really beautiful energy. So this could be a connection with someone that you can build with, that you see a long-term future with. It could be a connection where you feel like it's a connection that you want to grow and you want to nurture and protect that. And that definitely does lean into the energy of what we've already spoken about, you know, like releasing the burdens so that you can move forward with something new with that Maiden of Pentacles there. So it's all a process that needs to come full circle. What else to this story? Three of Swords, yeah, because you're moving out of heartache there and also moving out of mental conflict, because you've got this beautiful energy, this beautiful connection that helps you, that you're building with. And it's within that connection that's nurtured and protected and divinely aligned that you find deep healing within that. Now, this could be, you could apply this to a connection, or you could just apply it to your relationship with yourself and the divine as well, right? Just take it how it's resonating to you. But it is definitely about bringing balance back into your life. Reciprocal energy. That's where you've got that Lovers card and the Star card. It's, you know, the Star card is after the Tower moment. So you've been through the Tower moments. You've been through what felt so unaligned. And you've been through the heartache and heartbreak, the rest and recovery, and moved out of that. So now it's more about what you've grown and what you've nurtured, or what you're allowing to come in. Because if you go back to the start, it was about taking action towards something or someone, a communication. Okay, I feel like I should get a different deck now. Although I'm tempted to keep going with this. Anyway, whatever, I'll get another one. Well, we're at 15 minutes already. I am trying to keep reading shorter actually, so we'll just go into some astrology messages. You get a fair bit of the story just from those few cards that I read. You get the gist of it. If you do want a personal reading to go more in depth into your own story, you can reach out. I'll put how to in the description below. Let's just see what the planetary energy is that wants to support you with this. What is the planetary energy? Oh my gosh, so many. I'm just going to put that back in shuffle. Okay. So the first card we've got is Libra, balance. Yeah, so this is relationships coming into balance and harmony. Sagittarius, expand in reverse. So, and then on the bottom you had Scorpio, investigate in reverse as well. So I feel like, you know, to bring this back into balance, you really need to get out of a time of investigating. I feel like the time of investigating is maybe done. And now it's about moving forward, like, I don't know, expanding. But again, it's about divine timing too. Let's just see what else. Or it could be too that you need to investigate what needs balancing in the connection. Although I feel like it's already been found out. You've already found that out, is what came through before. So maybe it's just about taking action on what it is that you've discovered. When you've got this card, debilitated, discomfort. Now, that could be uncomfortable for you. Saturn. It could be very challenging for you to be able to speak whatever it is that you need to speak, or to take action on whatever you need to take action on, okay? It may feel uncomfortable because sometimes sorting shit out does feel very uncomfortable. Having truthful, honest conversations about how we feel, what we want, where we're heading, any of that can feel very uncomfortable and can feel very scary. And that's why some people never speak their truth. They just hold on to it and let things go. So there you've got Taurus, cultivate. So it can be a practice, you know, it can be a practice of self-love for yourself and also for those that you are in relationship with, that you cultivate this nurturing energy, right? Because you've got Saturn there. So Saturn can be a little bit, you need to soften that Saturn energy out with some Taurus, you know, Venus. It's like the feminine and the masculine, like, how can they come together and communicate, like meet in the middle, all right? We've got retrograde review. We've got a lot of planets in retrograde right now. Pisces, sensitize. So that reminds me of meet in the middle kind of energy. You know, when you think of the Pisces glyph even, it's about the two, could be about the two coming together, harmonizing in some way. Second house, resources. So second house in Taurus, like Taurus is second house. So this is about valuing as well. Valuing what it is that you can build. Because you did have the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers there. So this could be about building together. And your resources together and how coming together can help you harmonize with this symbiosis energy. Now, yeah, like I said before, if this isn't about a specific relationship or connection, I mean, it could be, yeah, I mean, you just need to apply it how it applies, if it applies, okay? You'll know. But yeah, you've got that trine sextile symbiosis. So it does feel like the opportunity for harmonizing some connection there, for nurturing and building, coming into alignment, taking action on something. But yeah, I split the deck and you've got dignified strength. So this is really coming from a place and space of integrity. This actually shows huge transformation as well, because it's a number 13. 25 Uranus change, and that card kind of brings us back to the start, where it was about, you know, nothing set in stone. It showed like mutable energy. Things can change and it can be quite unexpected with Uranus. You just never know. You think it's going to go one way and then it completely flips and goes the other way. So anyway, guys, that's your reading for today, the daily one, and I hope you liked it. Okay, bye.